Hey, it's Amara.
When we're watching Scene in 10, everyone watches Scene in 10. And then she has a desk, and then this is a screen. Everyone looks that way. So Lauren said like to come over here so we can have cover, so no one can see.
Okay, so that happened one time or more than one time?
More than one time. Like every day, like at 2:40, we do Scene in 10.
The first time was the time in the car. And like, that, actually, I'm sorry, I messed up. That was the third time. The first time was the time in the car. Then it was at the talent show. And the second one was the second day of the talent show.
Okay. What's the vibes, YouTube? It's your boy Swaggy G coming at y'all with another reaction vid. Whether y'all just got out of work, boss been tripping, asking you to do things that ain't really matching your pay rate, or you just got out of school and your teacher been nagging you, and your classmates coming in 8 in the morning just yelling, screaming, smelling like hot Cheetos. Chill, bro. I'm already knowing. So I found 5 vids of the day. All I need you to do is smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Join the fam. It don't cost nothing to join the fam. Don't be petty. Smash that subscribe button, join the fam, and let's tap right into the vid of the day.
It was after 11 p.m. on March 21st, 2018, when 27-year-old Brittany Zamora called John, the father of a 13-year-old boy who just made a horrifying discovery on his son's phone. John speaks on 2 occasions that are a part of police records. From the instant the call begins, one of the speakers is emotionally volatile. The following footage has mostly never been seen before.
Yes.
What type of perverted person are you? I want to know right now. You are a monster. You're a child. Do you understand me? No.
Why do you say that?
Oh, see, I'm a lot smarter than you. I'm so much smarter than you. You do not understand how much smarter than you I am. I got you. I want you to know that now. I got you. Do me a favor. Do not call this number back again. The next time you'll hear from me will be in court.
Wait, what? Last name. Yep, that makes it super official, like in all the love movies. LOL. No problem. You're cute, baby. Baby BJ. What is this?
Do me a favor. Do not call this number back again. The next time you'll hear from me will be in court. I am coming for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a wonderful evening, okay, you stupid.
Can you explain to me? Can we meet, to talk about this? Is there something we can settle out, outside?
Oh yeah. What? Oh yeah, that's what we can do. So I can give you a chance to do it to some other kid. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. No, Ms. Zamora, do me a favor. Do not call me back again. Do you understand me? Make sure you tell your husband what's going on.
He is right here. Can he talk to you?
Oh yeah, put your husband on the phone. I'm more than happy to talk to that dumb mother too.
Earlier that afternoon, Maria found some questionable messages on her stepson's phone through a tracking app. When she noticed the name of the person on those messages, she was horrified to discover it was none other than her son's 6th grade teacher, Brittany Zamora. Alarmed, she immediately informed her husband, John. When John confronts Brittany, her husband, Daniel, rushes to her defense, utterly unaware of the devastating truth that lies beneath the surface.
Hey, man.
Hey, don't say hey man to me. You got a monster. If I was you, you stupid mother, I'd leave her.
Man, listen.
No, listen to me, you stupid mother. Okay, you're stupid headed. Do you want to? I'd love to put my hands on. You're a stupid mother. You know that? You dumb mother. You dumb mother.
Think about, God preaches forgiveness, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna preach forgiveness when I put my hands around your throat, you stupid mother.
Sacrifice, man.
No, you don't get it, you dumb. Listen to me. I am not going to settle outside of court. There's not enough money you could possibly offer me to settle this. Get that through your head. Your woman is a monster. Hey, you want me to tell you the whole story? She had another 13-year-old in there watching the whole thing. What? She's a monster.
Wait. Did I miss something in these texts? They did it?
To discover it was none other than her son's 6th grade teacher, Brittany Zamora.
What are you doing on the bus texting you? Oh my God, you're so cute, baby. I wish you could stay. What? Me too. I wish you whenever we wanted to sing. I think about it so much. I think about it so much. What? Think about what, shorty? The kid didn't even hit puberty yet. You thinking about what? Wow. Bro. She's cheating on her husband with a 13-year-old boy, talking about all she does is
I'm
think
going
about
to settle
it.
outside of court. There's not enough money you could possibly offer me to settle this.
Shit.
Get that through your head. Your woman is a monster. You want me to tell you the whole story? She had another 13-year-old in there watching the whole thing. She's a monster.
Soon Daniel is going to face a rude shock, one that will impact not only him, but the entire community.
So, man, look, this whole situation is crazy. I've never heard of anything like this in my entire life, and I'm sure as a parent, you gotta be livid, pissed, downright hurt.
Stab this mother.
You trust the system. You trust the system, and honestly, this sucks as a husband. As a husband, I am distraught. Let down. I understand, and I'm sure as a husband, you know how this. I mean, what this would do to you.
Well, dude, see, the thing is, I don't get with the monster.
I know, God, it's the worst for me. I'm pretty much throwing up. She's confided in me and told me just now all the truth, and it's man, I'm shaking. I mean,
Well, explain to me what she's told you.
as a man, I can't really.
No, I want to know. You said she confided in you. Let me know what she told you so I can tell you she told you everything. Let me know if she told you everything. Grab some nuts and talk to me like a man. What the did she tell you she did to a 13-year-old boy?
It's to be honest, it's more of just the messaging and.
Oh, so she didn't tell you everything then. Oh, man.
Oh, God.
I mean, I'm hearing it from you, sir. I'm hearing it from you.
Well, you ain't going to hear else from me. Not a thing.
Despite the horrid details that John reveals to Daniel, he comes
Oh, my God. Yeah, I know, baby. Yes. Oh, my God. I miss you. Oh, baby, I miss you, too. We have practice tomorrow, baby. I know. 3. I'm so excited. I'm glad you made the team. What? 3 times a week, too. Whoa. You mine. Yes, baby. What? Yo, she's really
up with a proposition that only
kid.
escalates matters.
So what I'm asking you is if you could possibly, Brittany has been a great teacher for a long time. 5 years, she's done so much for so many students and raised so many people's lives from the ghetto. She's been to, parents' homes to talk to students. She's really done the tutoring program. She's done so much, and she made a huge mistake. The biggest mistake of anybody could ever make in the whole entire world. But she got invested in a very, very, very bright, smart, and great student, honestly, and a great person. And probably comes from y'all, honestly.
Bro, how is he trying to justify this? Bro, she cheated on you, and on top of that, I can't even say that word. I gotta cut that. How are you even trying to justify this, bro? She cheated on you, and she's over here touching this kid. What are we talking about?
And I get it, man. You probably don't even want to hear my voice, and I wouldn't want to hear my voice either.
I'd like to hear your voice when I got my hands around your throat. Your wife decided to be a monster and prey on a child. She scarred my son mentally. Do you understand what a 13-year-old boy did? Do you get that at all?
What Daniel Zamora does not know yet is that earlier that afternoon, the boy confessed to his parents that not only had he and his teacher been exchanging explicit text messages, but Brittany had been sexually assaulted.
I want you to, baby, so bad whenever. Yo, like, what? Yo, nah.
Assaulting him on more than one occasion. However, this appalling information still doesn't reveal.
She believes there's a 13-year-old texting her like that? Yo.
The full extent of this devastating ordeal.
What would you say happened? So I know, as a husband, man, I want to know this.
Bro, let me just tell you something. I'm not going to go any further because I need to make sure that you guys understand one thing, is that the lawyers will tell you everything that happened. But I'm trying to warn you, my man. What I'm trying to warn you, my man, is you don't get yourself involved, brother. Don't do that.
man. That's not what a real man would do.
Well, then look, I'm just going to tell you right now. This is the last thing I'm going to tell you before I hang up on you. Don't waste your time calling me back right now. But what I am going to tell you is, stay by her, bro. Do that. Your mom, your dad, her mom, her dad, everybody's going to know what this sick did. Everybody. You have a wonderful evening. Don't call this phone back. Have a good one.
The following morning, an officer arrives at 6:30 a.m. at the family's home to collect the boy's cell phone and assess the situation.
Our detectives have asked for the...
Is that the kid in the gray?
No, it's the cell phone, sir.
Whatever the cell phone is, that if we can seize that at this point, because they need the evidence. Are you okay with that?
Season it, I don't like the idea, but and I told the principal. The only problem is I told the principal he's expecting me to show him all this too.
The criminal investigations obviously will be shared because he's the one that reported this to us.
Yeah.
So it'll all be shared with the principal.
Before speaking with Brittany, John notified the school principal about the deeply disturbing secrets his son revealed. The principal immediately called police and put Brittany on administrative leave pending an investigation. But this is only the beginning. Police and the parents are yet to discover even more outraging information about this incident.
It specifically happened at the school?
Yes, in the classroom.
Okay. There was nobody else around?
I believe there might have been another boy, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
But not doing it with her, just like a lookout.
A lookout.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure yet.
How many times?
Homie was hitting the teacher and had his mans on lookout. Oh my God. Look, he's
Just
a
like a
savage.
lookout.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure yet.
How many times did this happen?
I think it happened 3 times.
Okay.
Well, he see the problem is he's barely coming out with all the truth. You see what I'm saying?
No, I know. Yeah. He's 13. I mean,
Yeah.
he's probably...
He's scared us right
Yeah.
now.
The testimony of this other boy who witnessed the crime will soon reveal chilling
wonder what
details
made
that
him
will
really
leave
give it
the
up.
investigators stunned. As the officer asks more questions, John elaborates on the complaint he registered with the police department after receiving harassing calls from Brittany and Daniel, who pleaded with him not to make an official complaint about the incident.
She called you several times, and you
Yes.
called them about harassment, correct?
Yeah, but the thing is, she called that one. She called from a
Well, we
restricted
got
number.
two missed calls from a restricted number to
Okay.
that phone, and then another call that was when we called it back. It was a Circle K,
Okay.
but when we said hello, hello, nobody responded. So that was on his phone.
Okay.
Then a few hours later, we got a call from an unknown number, and we didn't know if it was one of you guys or what. So he answered.
It wasn't an unknown. It was a phone number. Like you could visually see the phone number.
Okay.
According to the police report, during the phone calls, the Zamoras repeatedly suggested they meet up and settle this matter outside.
This is sickening, dude. Well, the thing is, to me, it's just like what I don't understand is like how big of a weirdo do you have to be to protect somebody like this? It
I get
makes
it.
no sense. It's just nasty, man.
This is, yeah, like you said, you see these on national news all the time.
And I say that's what I'm trying to keep out.
Later that morning, 2 new officers meet with the parents and the principal, Timothy Dickey, at the school. As Maria begins by informing the officer about the discovery she made on her stepson's phone, none of them are aware of the horrifying revelations that are still to come.
So I'm reading through the conversations, and I've done this before with other conversations of his as well. But this time I saw at the bottom that it had Mrs. Zamora Instagram profile as her name. And then what confirmed it is her first name was used in the conversation where either he wrote it or she wrote it.
Okay.
And they put last name. And so then the conversation just kept on. And it was like he was talking to a girl, like his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So I showed my husband the conversation, and then when he came home, we talked to my son, and we told him, we need you to be completely honest right now. We already know the answer to everything we're going to ask, so we just need you to tell us the truth.
Okay.
So we showed him the conversation, and I said, who is this? Who am I talking to? And he said, my teacher.
Okay.
And so my husband just told him,
Okay.
have you done anything with your teacher? And he said, yes.
He said yes.
On confrontation, the boy revealed further disturbing details to his stepmother.
He told us that when he asked for permission to stay after school to help with the talent show, to set up and make posters, he's doing good. It's the best he's ever done in school, so we are letting him do other things, you know, like participate in sports. And so when he asked to stay after and help, we didn't see an issue with it.
Right.
He even brought home a permission slip to sign and everything. So we said, yeah, go ahead, if they need your help,
Shorty
stay.
even sent him a permission
And he
slip.
said that that's when it happened.
Maria, the stepmother, begins to detail how she believes the teacher groomed her child. Approximately a month prior to when things went this far, there had been rumors circulating throughout the class that Brittany had been favoring the victim. However, while some students complained he was getting more attention than they were, others had an intuition that there was more to this behavior. In a later interview at the Southwest Family Advocacy Center, the victim's best friend and witness to these events sheds more light on the rumors that had been circulating. Much of this victim's interview will become crucial to the case.
People started like saying rumors, but they're actually true, obviously. One girl was saying like a rumor about how he got Ms. Moore pregnant. And there's just other rumors about like how like they're so close to each other, how like, oh, they might be dating.
When the rumors got out of hand, the principal paid a visit to the class.
And then Mr. Dickey came, he's the principal, Mr. Dickey, was talking to us, saying, you guys should like stop these rumors, and like talking about how can you like solve this situation by like telling the principal, just solving it by teacher, just talking to them. Rumors, and then we wrote on a piece of paper how to like solve that situation, those rumors, tell the principal and stuff.
The way we actually confirmed it, I told my son, you're going to Texas. I'm sorry to use this language, you guys want the truth. And I said, you're going to trap her. You're going to make her tell me everything through these messages, and that phone has everything you need to know on that. Everything.
Okay.
I took screenshots because
I can show you right now what the messages say if any of you guys have the stomach to freaking read it.
Understandably upset by such a despicable crime affecting their son, the parents' emotions overflow into grief, but they're still unaware that this is only the beginning of even darker revelations yet to come.
We just don't, his childhood is already gone, right? I mean, like, he's 13.
I'm sorry.
Okay. You take a moment, please.
When Brittany heard about the interviews the principal conducted, she reportedly came into his office frantic and crying, telling the principal that the only thing she cared about were her husband and her career. While Principal Dickey asked the victim to stop spending recess time with Brittany, he tried to look for more evidence at school.
Is there any documented history between Brittany and the student?
The following day, after the completion of this interview, Principal Dickey called the officers again to report that the substitute teacher appointed for Brittany's class had discovered some notes in a cupboard that Brittany and the victim had written to each other. With more distressing details revealed in these notes, police execute a search warrant issued on Brittany's house and vehicle. During this search, Daniel once again tries to defend his wife.
You guys have no kids, right?
Well, sir, I wish now. Now I really do.
Why do you wish you had kids?
You wish you have kids with her now? Like, out of all times, now you wish you did? Yo, bro, what? Yo, bro, is he okay? Does he not get what's going on?
Well, sir, I wish now. Now I really do.
Why do you wish you had kids now?
Also, I can have, so I don't know all of what's going to happen right here, so let's have a little more pieces of her. Brittany has been an awesome teacher for a long time, one teacher every year. Really? Straight A student, all through high school, college, a bachelor's degree, and a master's.
When did she earn that teacher of the year?
2 years ago, I believe, at Littleton Elementary. She's impressive. She's been doing so many good things for so long.
So that gives her a pass of one.
She's been really invested.
Invested.
Should be able
Yo, these simps gotta stop, bro. These
With
simps gotta be
several
stopped.
statements pointing in Brittany's direction, police now turn to the victim and the witness to record the unsettling details they're about to share. After seeking consent from the parents, officials begin to interview the victim.
I was texting my teacher on classcraft because she made an announcement to the class that she was gonna be at school, and for us to text her because she'll be bored. So she said to text her so she wouldn't be bored. And I said, "Hi, Miss Mora," and then she texted back, "Hi," and then we just started texting. I can't remember all we texted, but then she was like, "Would it be weird if I sent you a winky face?" I was like, "No, it's just a winky face, LOL." And then we kept texting, and I don't remember all we texted, but I was in my room, and she said, "I was bored." She said, "I'm bored." I said, "LOL, I am too." And then she said, "Come over," and I said, "On my way," and put the car, and I was like, "JK." And then we were talking about a school dance, and she said, "Are you gonna come?" And I was like, "I don't think so, I might though." And she's like, "Oh, salty bae," and she called herself bae. And I was like, and I just brushed off. I was like, "LOL." Yeah, we would flirt a lot. And we would be at recess, and I would talk to her, and we would flirt at recess. And then our principal said that we couldn't do that. We couldn't talk at recess no more, that I needed to go hang out because other kids are getting jealous that I was talking to her and not them. And so I stopped talking to her at recess. And then I would just keep texting. I would text her.
When does the flirting begin?
The first time she flirted with me was a time where she said, "Well, would it be weird if you sent a winky face?" And she's like, "Come over, tell her school and everything." That's the first time she ever flirted with me.
Do you remember if that happened before Christmas or after Christmas or something else?
I just think it was before because we were
6 foot long. What are they talking about, bro?
It would suck for Christmas.
What time we gonna smash? Wait, no, hold on. You look super sexy. Let me get. Whoa. Whoa.
Right, because she wouldn't be able to see me.
Oh yeah, he piped.
So before, definitely.
He piped. I
The
thought
victim
he maybe
continues to
caught
describe
head.
how
He
things
piped.
escalated from there when he snuck out from his grandparents' home to meet with Brittany one night, and it was far more disturbing than anyone ever predicted.
Hey, it's Laura.
The interviewer broaches over the more unsettling subjects
Don't
and
even look
makes
like an ugly
notes of the
girl.
events leading up to that revolting act. It wouldn't be long after this that Brittany began making distressing advances on the young boy in the most innocent setting.
Where in the classroom exactly were you at when that happened?
At her desk.
At her desk. Is there another time that something happened?
Yeah, she's done that a couple times, but I can't remember every time. That was just the first time.
As the 11-year-old witness begins his interview, it is tragically obvious that given his age, he does not understand everything that he has witnessed.
I was one of the witnesses, or one of the people that saw Ms. Zamora and my friend. One night, I wasn't there though, told me that, because he was at his grandparents' house, and he snuck out at 12 or 11, and he went in the car like 3 weeks ago or a month ago.
Did you see them text her? Did you see with your own eyes them texting you every day?
Yeah, he did show me messages, and he said, "Oh, me and Jamar are texting." Yeah, so I saw it with my own eyes.
So tell me everything about the messages. What did they say?
They were just flirting.
So what do you mean they were flirting?
They're texting dirty stuff. On Instagram, they text dirty stuff. And then every day, Ms. Moore and messages, so no one will catch them texting, because isn't supposed to text Ms. Moore. So, and then when her mom that he'd been texting and texting Ms. Moore in class grad, he said, "Oh, you should not be texting," but then now they started texting on Instagram.
Back in the interview with the victim, the boy says something so unbelievably harrowing that the interviewer is left almost speechless.
She'd be like, "Okay, class, time for CNN 10, get your snacks out and go find a place to sit down." And then I would I wouldn't really ever bring a snack. I would just like go up there and I'd press play and I would like put my hand behind the chair and that's when I do that. And then she would like stand behind me.
The witness elaborates further that Brittany often organized viewings of a daily news program for students called CNN 10 and the deplorable acts that really transpired during these sessions.
When we're watching CNN 10, everyone watches CNN 10. And then she has a desk, and then this is a screen. Everyone looks that way. So Lauren said like to come over here so we can have cover, so no one can see.
Is there a time that, did you ever look?
Look, no.
Okay.
Because they told me like not to look.
Okay. So that happened one time or more than one time?
More than one time. Like every day, like at 2:40,
Yo!
we do CNN 10.
Like,
and like
clockwork.
not every day because people want to do CNN 10 and like touch the computer and like pause it and stuff. But most of the time, yeah, you do it, yeah.
As the interview continues, the victim shares more about the beginning of this awful act and how it affected his friendship with the witness.
So was that this school year or a different school year?
This school year.
The school year.
This is the first time I went to this school.
So tell me about the friend that knew.
I told him, but he was like mad because I was like talking to her. He's like, bro, do you like her? Like, no. He's like, bro, tell me the truth. And he was like mad. He's like, bro, you're not a good friend. And then I like told him, and then he was like, all right, I won't tell nobody. But when like that happened, like turn around, and then he said, and then when we were walking back to his house, he's like, bro, can I tell you something? I was like, sure. He's like, you promise not to get mad? I was like, yeah. He's like, I was watching. I was like, well, I wouldn't get mad. I just told you not to look.
When this happened, where exactly were you at?
In the corner.
In the corner of?
She jerked him over something?
Of your schoolroom?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it a different room?
No,
or?
it was our classroom.
It's your classroom. And where was everybody?
They were all gone.
In a revelation that distresses everyone, the victim discloses that Brittany had been using the witness as a lookout.
Tell me what her dress looked like.
I can't remember that time, but the second time I remember it was black.
The second time? Was that the time in the car? Or do you mean?
No, that was the first time was the time in the car. And then, like, actually, I'm sorry, I messed up. That was the third time. The first time was the time in the car, then it was that talent show, and the second one was the second day of the talent show.
But these nauseating actions weren't only limited to school. Brittany often engaged in more abhorrent behavior outside.
How did she send that to you? Like, what was the social media platform that?
Instagram.
Instagram. Is there a time that someone else saw one of those pictures?
My friend, he's seen that one.
And what friend?
He's been my best friend since 3rd grade.
What school does he go to?
Legacy.
Is that the same school you go to?
No.
Okay.
I used to go to that school, but I don't anymore.
About anything?
Oh yeah, I did.
And what did you tell me?
I did.
When she first came over to my grandparents' house, I told him that, and then I just told him when I flirted with her.
Then you told him what? I'm sorry.
I told him I would tell him about when I flirted with her, but that's it.
You talked about several of them. Did you use anything else other than Instagram?
Oh, well, I texted her one time off her number, and Snapchat. We used Snapchat, but we didn't really text off numbers a lot.
Did she ever ask you for pictures? Or did you ever send her pictures?
Yeah, I sent her pictures.
The witness also volunteers some details which, sadly, reveal that he was also subjected to a similar incident where Brittany had shown him explicit images in her phone. Both the boys had also observed Brittany's concerns about anyone finding out about this arrangement.
I told my friend, and then I told her that I told him. And then she said she was like mad for a little bit, but then like she got over it.
So how do you know she was mad?
Cause she's like, that's messed up. That's what she said, and she was like mad at me, but I didn't really care.
Ms. Zamora, like, found out that I knew, like, a lot about them. Like, Ms. Zamora said, what about if we get caught? Like, I can go to jail. And, like,
she's
like, what about if, or like tells anyone, we'll get in deep trouble.
As the interviews come to a close, both the boys have poignant things to say, summarizing their feelings about the entire situation.
My stomach just hurts. Like, I don't feel good. I feel like I'm sick.
It's like weird how a 27-year-old can like love a 13-year-old and do stuff. It's just crazy. You're not a good person. Makes me sad and mad. Mad because he's like a bad influence, bad person. She deserves to be in jail. Makes me sad because she was my 6th grade teacher.
On the same day, the parents were interviewed at the school, and John placed a one-party consent call to Brittany Zamora in the presence of 2 police officers. During this call, they don't know yet that Daniel is frantically texting her, leaving notes on what to say to the investigators. Some of these messages said, cry, seem helpless, be apologetic a ton, and don't admit to any relationship because we both know there isn't one and nothing happened. Just stupid fantasy that went too far. Brittany again asked to settle the matter outside of court. A short time after the incriminating call ended, Brittany Zamora left her home, was intercepted by police, and taken into custody.
As I said before, this officer has a body cam on him as well, so just to make you feel more comfortable, even though...
Hey, Brittany, come on over here.
Yeah.
Did you double lock?
I didn't. I actually more on my feet.
Okay. Brittany, I'm going to turn your wrist in here, okay?
No, we just want to make sure they don't hit you.
Okay.
She agrees to a brief interview with a detective, her typical outgoing personality now replaced with a timid mask.
So I wanted you to explain, how this came to happen.
Can I have an attorney?
You can. Is that what you want?
Why?
All right.
I just don't know if I go traveling.
That's fine.
Will I be going home today?
No.
So will I be in jail?
You're
Do
cooked,
these
Jordan.
type of things happening in public?
They don't have to be made public, but you've kind of been in the school industry long enough to know that when something happens at a school, letters end up having to go out and people ask questions.
Well, hypothetically speaking, what is the typical, consequence?
Shorty, you're cooked. You sent pictures, you touched the kid, you're done.
I don't know,
You're done.
it varies. I can't give you, I can't give you a black and white answer to that. They take a lot of things into consideration.
I never did anything.
So.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
What are the next steps?
The next step is basically you do go to jail tonight. I submit some paperwork.
I'm little. They're gonna tear me apart.
Well, if you have problems with somebody, you can voice that to somebody, okay?
The reality of the consequences she's about to face begins to finally settle in.
I am the best husband in the world.
Okay. What's that?
On July 12, 2019, Zamora entered a guilty plea to a Class 2 felony of sexual conduct with a minor, a Class 3 felony of attempted molestation of a child, and a Class 5 felony of public sexual indecency. She was sentenced to 20 years in the Department of Corrections in Arizona State Prison. She will be registered as a sex offender upon release and be on probation for the rest of her life. She also filed for divorce from Daniel while in jail.
What? Yo, bro. She filed for divorce from that man when he was trying to protect her through her sick. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck? I don't even know what to really say about this, man. Hopefully the kid is straight. He seems like he's fine mentally, but later down the line things might come out. He might be on some other shit and say that it affected him, but hey, man, boy smashed his teacher. He bagged the teacher. I don't know what to say. I know I'm a little biased because if this was the opposite role and this was a girl, I'd probably be screaming up here. I'd probably be livid. But the kid looks like he was bragging. The kid looked like he was fine. He didn't even want to give up the information. His mom found it. Not saying that it's right, but she got what she deserved. And I'm actually surprised that they didn't hit her with the child pornography. Like, she sent pictures, he sent pictures. I'm surprised that wasn't one of her charges. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. It's your boy Swag, and I'm out, you heard?